Hi guys, it's Ian here. Now I recently got an email from a guy and he's basically asking, or he said, now I can't approach a girl that I like, help me. Okay, firstly, just take it easy. You will get there, so don't worry, relax. Now approach anxiety is a real thing that causes one, to be tangibly afraid of approaching women. It is by far the biggest obstacle that keeps most guys from meeting girls, not only you. Now we all know anxiety is a real psychological phenomenon that it gives essence to approach anxiety. Now whilst this is true, the factors that more often than not lead to that approach anxiety render it as illogical and pointless in the first place. Now let me tell you why. Rejection is part of the game. Now rejection is something that doesn't sit well with most people, especially with men who are trying to get women. Even so, look, they haven't been in the dating game for long enough to realize that rejection comes with interacting with, fellow human beings. It is part of dating and it is part of that whole relationship package. But it is, however, something that, you come to learn with experience. Now I, for the longest time, took rejection really personally, okay, until someone told me what I'm telling you right now, and it really opened my eyes to a new viewpoint. So failure is part of success, and one does not exist without the other. It's kind of like the yin and yang. Now the same applies to relationships and to rejection. Also, you can't be everyone's Prince Charming. In the same way, you're only attracted to a particular type of woman. Girls also have a kind of guy that they want, and there's nothing that you can do about it if you're just not her type. It's not something that you should even beat yourself up over. When you learn to see rejection as a positive kind of redirection, you will soon see that she's probably said no to you because, she's not ready for a relationship, okay? You're just not what she's looking for, or, she's dealing with something. Now, more often than not, you wouldn't believe that, but she has her reasons, and, it might have little to do with you. Now, women want to meet you. Looking at a girl and telling yourself that, she wouldn't be excited to meet you is just another thing that leads to that approach anxiety. Now, taking this line of thought makes you, view that particular girl as being totally out of your league. Okay, and that is the last thing that you need in life in terms of, completely disregarding yourself. Now, this is who I used to be many years back. Every girl that I came across, it seemed to be a league much higher than I saw myself deserving. And that was my life until I realized that, you're only as good as you think yourself to be. You're only as worthy as you see yourself. So when you change your self-perception, you'll soon realize that you have so much to offer and, that you are worth every minute of attention that a woman can give. Now, right after I realized this, it just so happened that, I was able to approach more girls, even though I thought myself to be out of their league before, okay? And the surprising part was that, they were equally, if not, they were more pleased to meet me. It so turned out that after a simple shift in self-perception, I suddenly just had that right amount of my, what my then dates were looking for. I had the right amount of humor, the class, and even that edge. So what is the worst that can happen? Now, asking yourself this question whenever fears pulling you down will take you a long way in helping you get out of your head. Now, what's the worst that can happen if you've pushed yourself past your fear and you've approached your crush? Now, the answer is nothing. Regardless of how the approach goes, you still leave with your dignity, with your pride, and with your worth. You don't die because, your crush didn't agree to go on a date with you. You don't become any less of a man because, she didn't give you her number. Okay, and first of all, your crush doesn't owe you anything. Not her phone number, time, even reception. As a result, what happens in the end doesn't take anything away from you. The experience is better than the result. Now, it matters more that you enjoy yourself when approaching a woman than it does to just lead with her number, a hookup, or even a promise of a date. Now, for all you know, she could block your calls and, she could ghost you. I'm not saying it will happen, but even after she's agreed to go out with you or after, she's sharing her number with you. So you should therefore kind of focus more on enjoying yourself during the approach than on what you're likely to leave with. So viewing an activity like this with such an open mind brings to your attention how pointless approach anxiety really is. Now remember, fear is a mental construct, so get out of your head and enjoy life. Alright guys, now we have unfortunately come to the end of yet another video today. But don't forget to check out my various products, okay, my various services too, by clicking on that link in the video's description right down below, okay? It will take you to calmerlifestyles.com, right, where I have my live training one-on-one services. Okay, and I also want to guide your attention to my ebook, Social Anxiety, which really will kind of break down your approach anxiety and it really will help you in that area of your game. Alright guys, now don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my video today. Now today you were joined by Ian Miles and I shall see you next time.